Hello. Sparse is once again feeling sick, so it's up to me to present today's video. The game for today is called Xscavenger and was made by David Ashley in 1997 for the X Window system. It is essentially a clone of Lode Runner, which was originally made in 1983 for the Apple II by Doug Smith. It was quite popular and was one of the first to include an easy-to-use level editor. This created a map-swapping community of players who made and shared their own levels. 50 of the hardest community levels were selected and used in Championship Lode Runner, in what must have been one of the first distributions of user-generated content. Xscavenger is mechanically pretty close to being the same as Lode Runner, although it has completely new levels. The most obvious difference is you don't have lives and can attempt a level any amount of times before beating it. If you've been living under a rock and don't know anything about Lode Runner, it's a platform game where you need to collect all the objects while avoiding the bad guys chasing you. The only defense you have is the ability to dig holes on either side that these bad guys can fall into. It doesn't last long. They eventually crawl out of the hole or respawn if killed by the hole filling in. If you manage to collect all the objects, which all look oddly like grapes, you'll get a new ladder to the top of the screen where you must go to end the level. To complicate matters, the bad guys can carry the objects around. You can retrieve them by trapping them in a hole, or if you're lucky they'll drop it as they chase you around. Xscavenger works quite well on any machine, even something quite slow such as Sparse's old SunSpark station, even remotely over SSH connections. Although we have noticed some minor bugs. It seems the game has issues displaying some text. When I entered my player name, I got something else entirely. It affects the level and graphics editor quite badly, as instructional text is unreadable, making it hard to use them. Many games for X11 didn't have any sound, but this one does. When played on the SunSpark station, it can be heard attempting to play the sounds. However, because NetBSD doesn't support the sound hardware very well, it comes out delayed and messed up. This footage was captured on a laptop running Debian Linux, where the audio works. We found that the issues didn't appear equally on all platforms. So your luck may vary depending on the Unix-like operating system you're using. Putting aside the problems, Xscavenger plays really well and is very difficult. Sparse struggled to get to level 6 out of the 200 levels available. The game remembers where you were up to, so even Sparse will eventually progress through them. The game will even use your highest scoring runs in each level as a demo when the game starts or is idle. That's pretty much all there is to say about Xscavenger. I'd like to thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time. Hopefully Sparse will be well enough to do this himself.